Tonight on EA Sports, it's Super Bowl Sunday. It's the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Las Vegas Raiders taking on the NFC champions, the San Francisco 49ers.
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Charles, how about this Raiders squad? They had the long drought without playoff wins. You had to go back to the AFC Championship season of 2002, but they got it done under head coach Josh McDaniels.
And Brandon, you know how much I love the history of the NFL. How about this? The Raiders and the Colts, the only teams that currently win a Super Bowl in two different cities. Now the Raiders with a chance to win in their third city.
Meanwhile, the 49ers are back in the Super Bowl for the 8th time in franchise history. One of the more successful teams in the Super Bowl era, no doubt. They look to claim their 6th title, which would tie them with the Pats and Steelers for most ever.
And they've been really close in recent years. They were in this game just 3 seasons ago, Super Bowl 54 in Miami. Had the lead in the 4th quarter against Kansas City, but watched it slip away. And how about last year? Lost a 4th quarter lead to the Rams in the NFC title game.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports.
And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and 2. O'Connell, he gets this to Devontae Adams. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
To throw on 3rd down, O'Connell. And finding the tight end Hooper. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. Back to the running game with Jacobs. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. looking to throw. O'Connell, and he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
And this is going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down. Zone.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing here, Purdy. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. Purdy. Turn. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Back to throw. O'Connell. Throw left side complete. That's Tucker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. O'Connell. And that's complete to Adams. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
Punt, but 8 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and they're going to take possession of the football.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line.
It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
The kick by Carlson.
Credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Purdy off the play fake.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
That good for 19 and a first down.
One quarter done, 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 57.
6-0 is our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
Buying time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Jerry Tillery able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Purdy looking to throw.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone at the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
On first down, it's Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. He hits Adams complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Jacobs from the gun.
Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off play action. O'Connell. And his throw here's incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the...
He rifles one that's intercepted. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Purdy from the gun.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get. And
that is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Caught on the right side by Adams.
And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. His throw incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
11 yards for number 11. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Slant to Adams. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This from 54 yards away. The kick by Carr. The Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the 2nd half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Purdy now to throw. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now here's a throw that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
109 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On first down, Purdy. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Now a run with McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and
he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco at the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Back to throw. O'Connell. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. O'Connell. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And he is going to have a Raiders first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th.
He'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Tucker.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On third down, O'Connell. And that will be incomplete. Fourth down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. Carlson able to put this one.
Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll throw over the middle, taken in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the ground, McCaffrey. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
127 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Flush to his right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And Kittle catching the slant. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here at Super Bowl 57 from Glendale.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
On 2nd and 7, Purdy. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Jennings. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. This is McCaffrey. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Here's Purdy.
This is caught. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel at the 25.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Over the middle, he's got Myers. Touchdown, Raiders. Here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The Niners on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
Purdy on 4th down.
And they turn it over. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
71 yards on the ground here for Jacobs, so this is a 1st down. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. On 2nd down, Jacobs. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. This for a 4th quarter lead. The kick by Carlson is good.
To get out of here with a win, I say he gets a game ball.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
On 2nd and 7, Purdy. This is Jennings. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Flushed out right. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up at 39-yard line.
A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
Tackle made by Chase Young.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw. O'Connell. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Once again, it's Jacobs, and he'll take this one down near the 15. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. Looking to throw. O'Connell.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
The kick by...
Because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction. All of a sudden, they're down. So now the Niners down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. A touchdown could win the Super Bowl as they've got a first down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Purdy to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Here's Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth quarter lead. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he forces.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And how about this? Viva Las Vegas. The Las Vegas Raiders on top of the football world as they will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions.
And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.